Hey guys, John here. Today I'm super excited and I'm excited to share with you how to generate leads for somebody that is looking to get started as a new real estate investor, wholesaler, somebody who's looking to do quick flips. Guys, if you are brand new and you are looking to find ways of how to generate leads, easy ways. There's so many different ways, guys, but I'm gonna be sharing with you in this video three best ways of how to generate leads for a beginner. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button below, and go ahead also hit that you know the notification so that every time I upload a video, so that you do not miss out on. Guys, yes, I am excited. I am so excited actually, because when I first got started in the real estate, I didn't really know in which way, which kind of action to take to actually get my first deal. And so I started watching other people. I started watching people like Cody Sparber and Ty the Flipman, and they gave me a little bit of direction. Okay, but some of the biggest thing that I took away from all the leads, all the different ways of how to generate leads for your first wholesale deal or quick flip, is I came down to three easy and simple ways to generate leads. Okay, the very first, if somebody asks me, and a lot of people ask me, if somebody asks me, John, how can I get started in real estate? And I don't, if you tell me that I don't have any money, you tell me that you don't have any money, but you're looking to get started in real estate, doing quick flips, you're looking to get your first wholesale deal. There are only three ways that I can recommend you for a starter, somebody who's looking to get started. Okay, the very first way is I would tell you to go do driving for dollar. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much deeper into what driving for dollar is. That's a different video. But the very first way to go out there and get your first deal is go out to do driving for dollar, and put in your mind for 90 days that you're gonna do driving for dollar. Driving for dollar doesn't cost you a lot of money. It only costs you your gas money. Okay, that's if you have a vehicle. Okay, when I got started, I actually was driving my brother's vehicle, and that was the kind of condition that I was in financially. Okay, but the only thing that it cost me was getting in that car, putting gas in that car, and driving around. Okay, 2 hours a day after work. All right, and I would drive 2 hours a day daily. Okay, that it's a very free, that is a free or simple ways to get started in real estate. Okay, driving for dollar, you drive around, you look for properties that may need some work, some repairs. Okay, it's properties that may need some love. Usually you see signs of distress. Maybe the property areas, driveways are not clean if it's no time, or sidings are not so good, they need some repairs, or roofings, property that you see that maybe the roof needs some repairs. Okay, also uh, in the springtime you would see maybe there's no cleaning around. Okay, and also in the fall maybe you see a lot of leaves that are not getting cleaned. So when you drive around, you're looking for this kind of signs, when you're driving around for driving for dollar. And when I got started, I didn't really use the apps that are out there now, apps like Deal Machine and Prop Streams. So there's so many apps that are there now. But when I got started, I didn't have that $50 to get the Deal Machine app. So I wrote everything on paper. Okay, I wrote everything on paper as I drove around. And so the way I figured the address is, I went to Siri, and I asked Siri, where am I? And Siri would tell me the address of the property. Okay, because I didn't have Deal Machine, so that's how I was able to find the addresses. The other free way to generate leads, guys, is uh, the other a very free way to generate leads is talk to realtors. Okay, talk to realtors and tell them that you are a cash buyer. That if they have any properties that are off market and the properties need a lot of repairs, that properties like some of the properties that they don't want to list on a market, guys, tell them that you are a cash buyer, okay? That you are looking to buy properties for cash, that you are an investor. And the realtors would take your numbers down, and as soon as a seller contacts them and they see that the property needs a lot of work, a lot of repairs, and it's something that they really don't want to list, they will absolutely send it your way. They'll send it to you, and so obviously maybe you would work something out with them. When you close in the deal, you can tell them that, okay, maybe I will give you something, a percentage, whatever it is, okay? Or tell them you give them $100, something, okay? That is how to generate leads, okay? Talking to realtors. The other way, guys, that I find that work best in my marketplace is using bandit signs. Okay, now some states do not allow bandit signs, so look around in your state, wherever you are. Look around in your state just to see, to see if there are bandit signs. Okay, bandit signs are those signs that you see up. Sometimes they're white, most of the time they're yellow and black, and it says we buy houses for cash and fast, usually, and sometimes they just say we buy houses. So if in your state you have those signs, meaning in your state or your city allows bandit signs, and they won't really give you a hard time, okay? But there are states that do not allow bandit signs in their city, and also some cities in the same state. Some cities would allow bandit signs, and some cities will take it down right away. So you gotta study your state, what state you're in, because in some states bandit signs are illegal. Why? Because they believe that it makes the city dirty. Okay, so here in Maine, you can actually put bandit signs, but it has to be in Pacific cities. Okay, so some cities will take it down right away. Some cities would have the police call you to go and take your bandit signs down. Okay, but mines are out there. It's not a crime that they give you a ticket for, but they just would call you and tell you to take it down because it's making the city dirty. Okay, so those are three, for me, in my opinion, three best ways to generate leads for somebody who's looking to get started in real estate. If you don't have a lot of money, okay? Now there's a lot of different ways of generating leads. But if you're just looking to get started and you don't have any money, those are the best three ways to get started in real estate. If you are looking to generate leads in a simple way, okay? Today I am into Facebook ads. We have cold callers. We have so many different ways of generating leads. But to get started from the beginning, those are the three easy ways of how we generate leads. Okay, when I got started, I chose driving for dollar and bandit signs, okay, and I put them out, and actually it took me about 6 months, close to 6 months, to get my first deals, okay, to get my first deals and close them. And the first lead actually came from driving for dollar, and it was like literally 3 minutes away from my house. Okay, it was like 3 minutes away from my house. And the second lead came in from a bandit sign. Okay, from a bandit sign. All right, so if you're serious about closing your very first deal, go out there, drive for dollar, do it for 90 days straight. Okay, and you can do it after work. The biggest issue is that people get started and they quit before they go and get their first deal. But if you can just push through, focus on those three marketing methods, okay? Those three marketing methods, you will absolutely win, okay? You will win. And bandit signs do cost money. It's like $1 per bandit signs. you can actually print them. They can send you the ones that are printed. You would have to just tell them what to write on those banner signs. You can say I buy houses for cash, or you can say we buy houses for cash and fast. There's so many different ways that you can say it, but as long as you say we buy houses for cash, it will work. When I got started, I didn't know that it almost costs the same amount, $1, whether you write on it yourself or the company writes on it for you. But I later figured out that it was easier and cheaper for them to write it on it, because the writings that I wrote on it, after a while it actually washes off, even if you use a permanent marker. But if you have the company writes on it, it actually lasts for years. And the banner signs that I've put out years ago are still generating leads for me today. So that's the power of generating leads with banner signs. Again, just go over those 3 things: driving for dollar, talking to realtors, telling them you're a cash buyer, and using banner signs. Those are the 3 methods that work for me, and so that's why I'm telling you the same thing. Okay, so go ahead, put in the hard work, do it for 90 days, and you shall see results. Okay, and I can't wait to hear your testimony, and I can't wait for you to tell me that you got your first deal, and I can't wait for you to share it right here on this platform. All right, thank you guys, and stay tuned. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button. Okay, God bless, and talk to you soon.